Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. The event is ongoing. Clash Mania is insane. It's the most fun event I have seen for a long time. So many overpowered fun attack strategies. I think Supercell is testing out these high troop capacity troops to feel out how the game responds to it, and I'm going to show you guys the best attack strategies out there. First, we have right here a simple one. We have two troops, Giant and the, I don't even know, what are their names even? I can't, the Disarmer. So we have the Giant and the Disarmer. For the King right here, you can see we have some, the Spiky Ball, Earthquake, and the Phoenix. And on the Queen right here, we have Magic Mirror, Healer, Puppet, and then the Frosty guy. The Warden is going to be sent with the Disarmer, and we just have the Diggy to try and follow up and stun some things, and then just the Eternal Tome and the Healing Tome. And then the RC, we're going with the Rocket Spear and then the shield thingy, Seeking Shield. For the rest, you can see it on screen. Let's go straight into doing an attack. Look at this base. This is an awesome base. Let's just hit this one. He's spent a lot of time collecting everything to make sure it looks super clean. He still has these original big trees. But how do we use this attack strategy? And on this base, I'm not even sure. The idea is that we send a giant on one side, RC and Queen, and then you just use the ability immediately. On the other side, you do the same, and then also the, oh, that was the wrong one, use the Disarmer. Doesn't matter. We should also have used the skeleton spells, basically King and the Siege Barracks on the other side, and you can just use the ability whenever you feel like it. I'm just going to use it now to open things up. What do we do for the rest of the base? We just sent in the Disarmer. We should have had 4 there, but now we only have 3. I think it should be fine. Now the Disarmers are so fast that it is difficult to hit them with the ability. I'm going to use it once they've kind of gone down a little bit, once this rage function or rage effect has gone down. I could actually consider using it in a second. Right now the Warden is following the Giant and the P.E.K.K.A, but that is also fine. I mean, let's just use it. It doesn't really matter. You can see that it is an incredibly strong attack strategy, and it's like a minute in and you know the base is gone. So it's insane. It really is insane. We didn't even use the Queen ability. I have purchased the new equipment, but I've not upgraded it yet. I will do that in the future. But that's the first attack strategy. Very simple. Shout out to Aki. I think he's the guy that composed this army composition with the equipments, so go check out his channel. But basically, as you can see, it's very simple. Funnel one side, Queen and the RC, and a giant as well, skeleton spell to distract, and the Earthquake to make the most out of the Rocket Spear and Seeking Shield. Other side, King, Siege Barracks, Giant, and also a skeleton spell, and just all the Disarmers in. But let's check out the next attack strategy that we're going to be using for today. Alright, next attack strategy, is right here. I believe this was composed with a mismatch, or a match between like Shock or someone else. It's the Cane Walk. It's very popular out there. Basically what you want to do is you want to bring the Cane straight in towards the Town Hall, take that out. Then you have the heroes on one side, which is the King, Queen, maybe even the RC if you want, then a Siege Barracks, and on the other side you just send in the Disarmers with the Warden as well. And I'm going to show you guys how to use this. It's actually really fun. The Cane Walk just feels hilarious to use because he's just walking in a straight line. He does not give a crap about anything. So let's test it out. Now here we go, a Disney developed base, so let's just take a look at it. There are no rules to this except, well, there's only one rule, which is there's no rule. So we're going to put down the Cane somewhere up here on the corner is probably fine. Yeah, let's just do that. You want to start invising once you get damage down. You don't want to take too long with the Cane Walk, so you can actually start it once things are getting close. Let's just start invising right here. He does so much damage to walls, which is why this works, besides the fact that he just does a lot of damage. Want to make sure that he doesn't die before he reaches the town hall, so let's just start invising. As you can see, he is on a straight path, so you don't actually have to worry about things going invisible. He will just walk straight through it anyways. And right here we are on the town hall. We're going to rage, and we're going to use the last invis right there, and he's going to take that down. Now, what did we say? We say siege barracks, king, queen, maybe the baby dragon, the queen ability rather early, and we can honestly just use the king ability as well. On the other side it's the warden, and let's just put the RC with. We can put 2 headhunters in there as well, and let's just use the ability early just for the, I guess, the fun of it, because that's why we are here. The RC went over to the side, that doesn't really matter, it is okay. You saw the Kane just got everything done in the core. We can use a rage in a second right here. That seems like a very good rage. There we go. The RC, I can't even remember what I put on the RC. I think it's the hog puppet perhaps. But I mean, we are about a minute into the attack and it's gone. So, you know, another incredibly fun attack. Actually, this event is just amazing. I might be able to show you guys a replay I did. I have cheated in CWL. I used the army. We started very late without CWL, so we are only on day 5, I think. But yeah, here we go, another 3-star, absolutely hilarious. If you didn't get the idea, I'll just recap quickly. Kane walk, invis spells, walk him into the town hall, take it out, rage whenever you feel like it. Then you send the queen, siege barracks, and the king on one side, and then you can use the RC as well if you want. Otherwise, you go warden, RC, and the disarmers on the other side, and you just smash the base, and there we go. But let me just check on the CWL attack. Otherwise, we'll go in with the third attack strategy that you guys can go ahead and use. All right, I do have a CWL attack. It was a mismatch, so let's just quickly go through it. I believe I'm using some form of iteration of the Itsu army that he put out on his YouTube channel, and basically it's just an RC walk, because why not, into the disarmers. That's really it. So let's just 4 times beat through this. It's a downfall 16, sorry, so it's not really fair game here, except the fact that the explosion from the town hall 16 is actually kind of insane. But here we go, a hero dive in with the log launcher, as you can see, king ability to tank the damage, and then the disarmers with the RC from the sort of top right side, and you know, gone, absolutely gone. And I didn't even see how long it took. It was kind of close, and that's just because the RC walk is time consuming, then the hero dive, and then you send in the disarmers. But there we go, I'm perfect for CWL. I believe we're at 2nd place. Yeah, we're at 2nd place. Depending, we went perfect this one because of the mismatch. Depending on how bad Mango Clan does, and how, if we can continue winning, we might end up getting promoted. But yeah, I'm on a perfect streak. But no more on that. Let's get into the other attack strategy. Now, this is the last army that I'm going to bring forward to you guys, and it's honestly the first army that I used before I got the disarmers. This is just my concoction of what I feel like is fun to use. The Canes, to me, just they're fun. The E-Titan ability they have around them, the way they just walk through things, I just feel like they're hilarious. The disarmers are fun because they're fast, but the Cane, like, yeah, it's just more, but it's better in my opinion. Yeah, I've just used random stuff right here. It's basically, as you see on your screen, we're going to send in the RC, do a long walk, then we're going to use the king and queen with a siege barracks on the other side, and then the Canes with the warden, and then just going to walk through things. So let's go out and find a base. All right, here we go. If you haven't caught on to it already, you can basically just theory craft yourself on what you feel like is the most fun. There are no rules in Clash Mania. It's just fun. So what are we trying to do here? I'm not going to go into the monolith. I feel like that's probably poor. And I'm not going to go into the heroes. So bottom side it is. And we have, thankfully, the arrow to help us here, so let's just do it. Ability immediately, and we're going to go in there and see what we can get done. This is the first army, I believe I mentioned that I used when the event came out, and I honestly don't remember how or what I did with it besides the fact that I used it. I do see right now that there could become an issue with time, so let me just see what the situation is. We could go in with the, what's that called, we could actually just go in right here. So Seasparrows, King, Queen, right, so we're going to use the invis once again on the RC. We have an ability that we can use right there, 2 of those. The RC is dead, we have the Phoenix, so that is cool. Now we can use the Canes, a Valkyrie, and the Warden right there. And let's just use the King ability to get things kind of funneled, maybe, or maybe not. Queen ability, did she get through the wall? I don't think she did, but yeah, let's see. We have the heroes on the exact opposite side of things, so let's rage on the Canes right here. We can actually just invis some of this, so let's just do that. That's going to be insane. Let's use the Warden ability. That was probably decent. It actually looks like it was more than just decent. Canes are going ham. Let's invis them because we can, and rage them up. Let's invis them again. The aura is just taking everything out. We should have probably used the, what's that called, the headhunters a bit earlier, but you know, they're just going to die off. That is fine. We're going to get another Cane from the top side, and you know, Queen is still alive, Warden is still alive, almost, barely. King is still alive. We have 2 Canes left and the extra we just got, and both of the Giants are also alive, or well, one of them actually, because we get an extra. But there we go, guys. That is the last attack strategy I'm going to use and show you guys for today. Ultimately, this is just an hilarious event. Go out, have fun. There are no rules. Make the best out of it, and hopefully Supercell have tested what they need to test in terms of these huge troop capacity troops, and maybe in the future we'll get something insane. I for one like the drawing event or drawing competition they had going out, something about a mammoth type troop, and I'm like, well, a 40 or 50 troop capacity mammoth type style troop that does things. Maybe it puts troop off to the side, something like that. I feel it's awesome. But yeah, there we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.